Hello and welcome to my channel, The 1%. How are you today, friends of YouTube and friends of Facebook? Well, I'm going today to talk about my 5 and 6 months years in transition and what happened? What happened in almost 6 years? Oh boy, oh boy. There is no way back. That it is for sure that everything, you know what, this last year is they just been growing and growing. I don't know, maybe because I've been working with the axe a lot. But let me tell you, my friends, my girls, that if you are there and you are listening to me, if you just start your transition and you feel this not working, you feel it's very hard, you are absolutely right. What the first thing you have to grow when it talks about your transition is patience. Be very, very patient. Things will come to you in a way that you don't know. Before you know, you are like this. I know I am not super beautiful, but to me, this is more of my expectations. I never thought I was going to look like this or have these two girls. I mean, it is amazing experience, especially if you don't ruin your life. Okay, doing the transition already ruins your life to society. But going to the wrong places, do to transition and do drugs or prostitution. Trust me, prostitution is the job of some girls. If they like it, it's cool. Every girl has the right to do whatever they wish. My advice to you is don't go those places. Work hard, do wherever it takes, but keep it clean in that. This is very important for your mental health, because there is going to be first you're transgender and then you are a prostitute or selling yourself, and that is not what you want if you really appreciate your family. Not the prostitution, it doesn't appreciate your family. It's just if you are not a prostitute, if you've never been a prostitute, don't engage that. This is my advice, because this is especially my advice to the young girls. Don't do it. It might get you faster there, but the trick in transition is patience. Wait. Don't rush. Don't do surgeries right away. Take a while. Before you have these two girls and this ass that you're going to get and these ways, just touching myself is a little bit I don't know, I don't like to do it very much. I mean, I don't do it, but you're gonna have a beautiful body. Just be patient. It's tough. You see me in my videos. I mean, I'm struggling surviving. One friend, her name is Dana, she helped me, so that helps me to continue going, because I can't get a job. That's a fact. I'm a master mechanic. I can fix, well, maybe I fixed one time a helicopter transmission, which, trust me, this is the most incredible thing when you talk about engineering, is that transmission. I'm still thinking about it. How do they fix it? Because I was just helping. And even if I can fix a Golf Stream, a G5, I mean, not like fixing it, the whole thing, but working on those things, working in semis, racing cars. And I still have a 454 and a 327 4-volt main with me. I mean, I still have a racing car. I didn't sell that one. But what I'm trying to tell you is, it's going to be tough to get a job. It's going to be really tough. But unless you have a bachelor degree, then maybe it won't be very hard for you. But if you don't have, like me, I have a lot of education, but I don't have any degrees. It's the way it was in my time. I'm 52 years old. Can't believe that I am 52 because I don't look like that. Well, anyway, and not only I'm a master mechanic, I'm also worked for 10 years as a bartender in international places. I mean, speaking other languages, I still can't get a job. So that's a big problem, and it's 5 years and 6 months, and I'm totally broke. And the most painful thing is that I sold all my toys, not my sex toys, but my snowmobile, my four-wheeler. That's sometimes I'm like, why did I sell those things? I should have lowered my standards and work even cleaning dishes. I don't care what I want, I just want a job. But it's been the tough part. Other than that, transition, because this is the most important thing for me. There is nothing more important. Oh, of course, my children, my mother, my friends too, but this is a lot to me. Be like this, wake up in the morning and see that you have it, that you don't even have to pay that much. I mean, it costs a lot, but I didn't do any surgeries yet. I don't think you need surgeries if your body doesn't require them. It's not a necessary thing. Transition, well, let me tell you this thing. Not even hormones is necessary to transition. You can transition without hormones. It's up to how much you want to look. I mean, it's not like your bone structure is going to change. That doesn't happen. No, what is going to change is your body mass. That's all. The distribution of the fat, it will go to the right places. Like your ass is one of the things they go a lot. and your boobs. You lose weight, you lose boobs. You lose weight, you lose your ass. The hardest thing to do this and to keep it like this, work a lot in your abs, work there, and you get it like this. I mean, I feel very happy. I feel sexy. When I go to the street, people look at me like, even girls look at me like I can see what do they looking, like. But so that is all happened with only hormones. So it's good. I mean, to me, I haven't get to that. I want to, because my nose, I think it's big. I mean, people already offend me so many times. Tell me something about my nose. I start thinking that my nose maybe is too big for a girl face. So maybe I work in my nose once. My boobs, I'm happy. And if someone is going to be with me, it has to be happy with this. I tell you, anyone will be happy. Because if you want a tit, these are tits. So bigger or smaller, who cares? And as an individual, as a human, I'm not gonna please anybody to get like a super feminine body for my boyfriend or even a husband. Screw it. If I do it, I'm going to do it for me. Don't do it for anybody else. Just do it for you. You want a bigger boob? God, put a big boob. I will not put it, but put a big boob. It's up to what you want, but what I want to tell you is transition is good. It's something is worth it. It's hard, especially family. It's hard, but you know what? I started by my mother hate me and my kids hate me. It was so difficult in the beginning, but I overcome it. And then now my mom calls me a daughter, and my daughter calls me by my name, Luna. So, and she accepts me in my transition, and she is evangelical because, I do believe in God, but not religions. So I make my kids to believe in something, you have to be, you know what? I know today's people don't want to believe in nothing, but I tell you this thing, in quantum physics, okay? I can prove to you the God exists. I'm not talking about the God of the religion. I'm talking about the creation, how we got created in this universe. Trust me, when you cut the smallest part of the particle, and you cut it, and you cut it, and you quantic everything in trigonometry, cut everything. When you get in the part that you cannot cut no more, then you know that you are where God is. Okay? Because it is an intelligent something that creates what we are, because I know what we are made. We're not made only of cells and blood. We're made of something else. And that's what we are made is energy. We are all made of energy. You think you're not made, but you are full of energy. This is what I keep happy. I always keep charge for my happiness, But I raise my kids to love God. So in the beginning, they hate me because the religion is so stupid, And now my daughter came back to me like I never saw her like that in my life, so close to me, and my grandkids too. And so things in that part is getting better, but it was tough the first 5 years. I really cried a lot because I really was missing my kids, because they're a lot, they're my kids, but I overcome it too. I say, okay, fuck them. I say, my transition is going to become fierce no matter what. I did not come out to stop for anybody, and even my children, I love them so much. I lost 2 of my children. A judge here in Alaska, where I live, it took the entire legal and physical custody that I have of my younger children. So I can do nothing in there. But nothing stopped me. Well, maybe my dad, if he was alive, could potentially talk me about it. But I come out the day he died. Next day I come out. I call everybody and I tell them I'm transgender, because I was just kind of not waiting for him, but I didn't want to do it when he was alive. I say, no, my dad is just not gonna understand ever. He is from Lebanon. So he is not religious, but he wasn't religious, but he had his standards and understanding things, So I did not come. I come right after he died. But it's worth it. It's all worth it. The transition worth it, because what I wanted it to be, I am. I am. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I feel like a princess. I used to play like that. Now I really can play the princess. I mean, on my own world. But it's all worth it. So just if you're thinking and do your transition, and you are like I started when I was 47, think it a lot. Think it over and over. You know what? I also think it over and over for 47 years, and that I regret. I 100% regret of do so. I should have come out long time ago, and I didn't. I make a mistake, and for that I'm always do these videos. This is the reason I do these videos. This is the very reason that I do these videos, because I want people, because when I came out, it was not information. The psychiatric tells you something, you read a book, it tells you something, and just you don't know where to ask around. The doctors don't tell you nothing. You got out of transition, like now you are transgender, and you are like in the street, like now what the fuck I do? So I tried to start looking online and talking to people, but it was a long time ago. And in that time, I gotta tell you, the community was more like a beach. They didn't want to be more close, so they kind of stay away and didn't allow anybody, to come in and ask questions. Especially, I look just very like a boy. So I have to learn everything in myself. So I start making these videos, and from your comments and the comments in Facebook, I transition. I learn from the people. I wanted to know the experience. I really needed to know more. And in the beginning, I started building a manual. I stopped 1 year ago. I say, okay, you have to do this, 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 this. I wrote a map where you will have to follow if you want to follow into safe place. I was trying to teach, but it's wrong because you can't teach people. It's the truth. You're gonna have to learn it yourself. But those videos help a lot to let you know that you can do it. I mean, it's going to be very hard, especially if you lose your job. Oh boy, like me, this is the worst. Before, with money, and when I'm like this, I go to the store and everybody say, hi, how are you? But when I don't go like this, because I don't have the time, I don't have the money. Today I have some money, so I fix up myself. When I'm not like this, people get little freak out because they are like, oh my God, yesterday you was like this, and now. Because I still need some work. I haven't even, it costs $200 for session of pulling your hairs in Alaska. Who has that money? I don't have that money, so I still have it. I have to shave a lot, and I shave and I shave, and I wait a little, and I shave again. And sometimes I go to the store, or when I get out of the house, when I have to go to a bigger town, I leave my shaver. I bring it with me, and I go to the bathroom and I shave it. Because it comes out, because my heritage, Lebanese and Mexican, so I got some of that, but the one here is almost gone. So I feel good anyway, but I have to do that. So okay, my friends, let you go, and thank you to be in Facebook here with me. Thank you to be in YouTube with me. I really appreciate every friend that is up there. They put likes in my stuff. I really love you. Sometimes, trust me, you guys save my life. Sometimes I'm like, God, and then I feel like you are a princess, you are beautiful, and not because that makes me save my life, but I needed something beautiful to her after so much we have to go, all the community, when we get out of our house. It's just to thinking, getting out, I'm like, man, I wish I can stay here for like 100 days. We don't have to go anywhere because people can look you and people can spit in your face and tell you stuff that you don't want to hear. So be careful, be safe out there. Las quiero mucho. Besos, love you.